I'm going to a slightly different video today, how to trim down a fillet of pork, because this is exactly how we get it from the butchers or from the shops. Now look at that, Tones, that is one fillet of pork untouched. Now, what I want you to see here, Tones, is you see the little gap here? This is what's known as the chain, okay? And if you stick your finger in it, it's a separate muscle, it'll actually pull apart free. So the first thing we do is take the chain off. So we just slide down our knife. You can do it with your finger. And the reason why we do this is because it can get a little bit tough if you cook it with it. And what I'm trying to do here is get a beautiful trimmed piece of pork fillet to do a lovely recipe for you. So that's why we're taking all this off. One chain removed. And do not, under any circumstances, take any of this into the bin, because we're going to dice it all up for a lovely stir fry or something like that. Now, Tones, have a look at this here. Now, don't get confused the difference between fat and sinew, okay? But you can actually just pull a lot of this straight off. And that's the sinew that's ripping. And on top here is the fat. But we're going to do a very healthy dish for the next recipe. That's why I'm taking all this off. So we peel back as much as possible of the sinew, and you need a good sharp boning knife like this, okay? And just push it straight through and peel back, okay? So you're going to come back as far as you can, and when we get to the top of the fillet here, we're going to see there's a bit of a muscle coming around here and a bit of a muscle coming around here. It's actually coming into the neck of it. So we're going to just nick up the top here, and you can see, look, use your fingers to pull it all the way down. And you see the way, look, the fillet is coming right up here, so we're going to take these bits off. So let's leave that to one side for 1 second while I just trim up the bits we've taken off so far. A little bit of sinew here, very tough, so we take that off. I'll keep the sinew separate. That's a little bit of fat, that's why I said don't get confused between the difference between fat and sinew. And just dice this up, as I said. There's the chain, look, see here, Tones? See that line of sinew coming all the way along there? Just that little bit there. We don't want that. Take that off. And then just dice this. And you'll feel, if you're not too sure the difference between the sinew and the fat, you'll actually feel it because it's a lot tougher to go through it. Now, two little bits of muscle that we took off. There's actually quite a lot of sinew on this piece. So look, lovely meat. A bit of sinew here on the bottom. Dice. Like I said, we're going to do another recipe with this diced pork. Same again. Take off the sinew. Dice. And one fillet of pork will feed 4 people, because we're going to have enough here for 2, and we're going to have enough here for 2. Now, Tones, we're back on to the fillet. Look, up the top here. This is all sinew here, so you're going to put the knife in, turn it up to a 45-degree angle, and slide it out. So watch what I'm doing. In underneath, up at a 45-degree angle, so you're not taking away any of the meat. Pull it back. More sinew gone. We show you that one again. We come from this end this time. So put the knife in underneath the sinew, 45-degree angle up. Once you get to the meat, pop. Boom. Now, how easy is this? Hope you're all still with me. So now we want to trim this like this for the recipe we're about to do. So we're going to take off the bottom of the fillet and the top of the fillet. Again, dice it. Now there's one little piece here. Again, each fillet is different. It depends on how the butcher takes it out. A little bit of sinew here. Just nick there. Take it out. And that, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube land, is how you trim a beautiful fillet of pork.